welcome back to my channel. Hi guys, the girl is here again. I'm currently at MM2 Ikeja. I'm heading to Uyo. I decided to travel to Uyo as passport office will not give me my passports to travel, so I'm headed to Uyo now just to see the place, enjoy the place. And I thought first stop of my video will be a review of the new Ibom Air. Sorry, I'm going to be eating as I do this. Okay, so as I was saying, I said first stop of my video, my Uyo vlogs will be the review of Ibom Air. I'm trying it for the first time today. I just want to know how the aircraft is, if it's nice, if it's spacious, if they actually keep to time, if the staff are cautious, if the food is nice and all that. So I'll be reviewing the new Ibom Air in this vlog, and then subsequent vlogs will be vlogs of me in Uyo and everything. So I'm currently at MM2 airport. I got here very early. It's currently 8:20 and my flight is 9:45, so I'm here in good time, cool lights. So I just decided to come and have breakfast at KFC. I'm having moi and chicken, and then I'll go board. So maybe you watch me, maybe not. Let's see.
Assistance. Thank you.
Exit. Before we exit, look at the center of the aeroplane and two doors. Look at the front of the aeroplane and they're all clearly marked. The cabin crew are now pointing at the exit nearest to you. Please remember that your nearest exit may be behind you.
Hey guys, so I'm back for a sit down on how my flight on Ibom Air went. By the way, in my introductory video I was saying Ibom Air is actually Ibom Air, so I'm already speaking like an Akwa Ibomite. It's Ibom Air. So first up, I'm going to talk back a bit and talk about booking and whatnot. So booking on Ibom Air is actually very simple. I mean, their website is very easy to use. I even booked on my phone, so their mobile site was very responsive. And then you just click the flight you want, where you're going to, what day. If you are doing return, you click that, and then you are automatically taken to the payments website, where I think it's powered by Paystack or something, but I don't know. So I booked and it was very seamless. And on getting to the airport, checking in was actually really seamless. Oh, before the actual checking in at the airport, so I was running a bit late. I thought I was running late because there was traffic in front of me. I know how Lagos traffic is. If there's traffic in front of you, you really don't know where it's going to stop or where it's going to end. So I decided to go online and see. I don't even know why I went online. So I then went online, and then there was a pop-up message saying you could check in online. I'm like, oh, let me do that. So if I don't make the airport check-in, at least I've done it online. It was really easy. All you need to do is input your reference number, and then you're automatically taken to like a seating chart, and then you pick your seat, whatever seat it is you want, and then that's it. So they tell you that because you have checked in there online, you are given like a grace of 15 more minutes. So that means for normal people, their checking in starts 45 minutes to boarding time, but for you who's checked in online, you have a grace of 10 more minutes, so you can check in at 35 minutes to boarding time. So that was really cool, and I was able to do that, so that's fine. So they opened the online check-in 24 hours to the flight and close it 1 hour to the flight. So that was really seamless. And then getting there, my bag was checked in. It was the staff, all of them were very, very polite. I don't know if it's because they just started and they need to garner like people's goodwill basically, but then their staff were very nice. They helped you with everything to the T. So on boarding the plane, it was good. I mean, you saw clips. I'm going to also insert some clips as I'm talking, so you'd refresh your memory. So boarding the plane was nice. When I entered the plane, I was taken aback because the plane was small. But then again, I thought about it. I'm like, it's Ibom Air, so, and it's their first set of flights. So I actually had to reevaluate and rethink to say, I mean, that's probably all they have money for now. But then the planes are small and they are quite low, so I can imagine for tall people it will be a challenge. But all in all, there are 2 seats on the right, 2 seats on the left, and then an aisle seat. So that's it. The plane was looking really nice and clean. I mean, planes are supposed to be clean. I don't even know why I'm saying this, but you know how Nigeria is now, especially when something is not even like an international flight, it's very local. So the planes were really neat and well organized and whatnot. Then the hosts and hostesses were very polite. They were angels. I really don't even know. They were just smiling. I know that's their job. I've been on flights that the hosts and hostesses were not polite. Do you understand? They'll be carrying face as if it's me that sends them work. Do you understand? So I like the fact that these people were very polite. And on boarding, you're served sweets first, just before you even sit down, before they even plan on taking off. You're served sweets and all that. I felt like that was a nice touch. I mean, it was just sweet. It was just tom buttermint and milko sweet, but I love the fact that they try to make you feel welcome. So it was like, even from leaving Lagos, you already feel the warmth of Akwa Ibom. I don't know, it might be like a stretch or something, but that was it. It made me feel welcome, and I loved that. So the flight was really seamless. Thank God for good weather. Thank you, Jesus, for safe journey. The flight was really, really seamless. So another thing is that the plane left right on time. In short, if I'm not mistaken, they left like maybe 7 minutes before takeoff. I mean, I applaud that. You know how it is with some Nigerian aircraft. They tell you this thing is leaving at 11. Just know that 11 can turn to 1 p.m. Do you understand? So I like the fact that the plane left right on time. In short, it even left earlier. So I got to Uyo earlier. I was supposed to get to Uyo at 11, but because they left earlier, I got here 20 minutes to 11. I mean, come on. It was really on time. So that whole thing of delayed flights, and I also know people who have flown Ibom Air, and they tell you that these people actually keep to time. So when they tell you the gate is going to close at so time, best believe you have to be there at that time, because nobody's going to wait for you. The airport was actually nice. It wasn't as rowdy as Lagos airport, blah blah blah, baggage claim was really close to the where you land, so it was really easy to get your bags and everything. And if you're wondering, I'm currently at Ibom Golf Resort. So from the airport, I came to Ibom Golf Resort, and Ibom Golf Resort is like the biggest. In short, let me leave this for my next video, because that's when I'm going to talk about where I'm staying and give you like a proper room tour and hotel tour. So I'm not going to say much, so just keep watching all my Akwa Ibom vlogs and Uyo vlogs and everything. I'll stay in this hotel, stay in other hotels. I'm sure it's going to be a nice time. I have somebody here in Akwa Ibom, a blogger. If you know, I guess. Stop the video right now and guess. If you know the person I'm going to be connecting with here in Uyo, she's a blogger. I said she. That's a clue. She's a she. Okay. So all in all, my flight was very seamless. Over 10, I'm going to rate. I haven't talked about the food. Yeah, I've not talked about the food. So I showed you on the plane, but then they served us juice, that normal, juice, that small juice box, juice, two tiny sausages. I've not tasted it, but then if I do before editing this vlog, I'm going to leave a text to let you know how the food tasted. So 2 sausages, 1 sweet, and the tiniest bottle of water I've ever seen in my life. So the food wasn't, apart from the sweets they served us when we, entered the flight, it was just normal. It was just like normal. But then I'm in economy. But also the economy premium seats were literally, there was no demarcation. They were literally on the same aisle. It's just that in front they had pillow. That is all. That's it. All right. So I'm glad I flew my economy. Thanks very much. And I think for the premium people, they served them tea and chivita juice in addition to what they gave us. But I like the tiny bag it came in. It's not that normal square box thing that these other airlines, use. So yeah, that's it. That's everything about my flight and my experience on Ibom Air. All in all, I'm going to rate them a 7, a solid 7, and that's because I'm being stingy with my mark. Do you understand? So I'm going to rate them a 7. I paid 23,000 naira going, and then going back to Lagos. Coming to you, I paid 23,000 naira. Going back, I also pay the same amount. So it's like 23,000 naira, which is, kind of fair. I know the Abuja flight is 15k. That's like the price, 15,000. So that's good. They're actually quite affordable and cheap. I saw Dana Air that was cheaper, but Dana. No, I stuck with this and I don't regret it. So they get a solid 7 from me. If you're going to fly to Uyo, I recommend that you fly with Ibom Air. It's actually very commendable that such a place will have their own, aircraft, easy airline. Whatever, you shall get the gist. So yeah, I'm raving about these people so much. It's so annoying. They didn't even pay for this. But things, if you're good, you're good. And when you're good, you're good. So I'm glad I flew with them, and I'm glad the flights landed safely. So if you've been to Uyo before and you've flown Ibom Air, I'd like to know your experience. Please leave it in the comment section below. I actually really want to read it and actually comment. Do you understand? Like, I want to reply you. I want us to have a discussion about it. So thank you so much for watching today's video. Stay tuned for all my Uyo vlogs. Are going to be amazing. They're gonna blow your mind. I don't know what I just did. Anyways, so thank you so much for watching this video. I'll see you in my next one. Bye.